Mississippi, the Egg Bowl, a game that has a tendency to rip families apart during a time of year when most families come together to express Thanksgiving. But some are thankful for the sound of cowbells or screams of hotty toddy, which will make their presence known in this one. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Guys, this is a real test this season for Ole Miss head coach Pete Golding. As you know, a very dramatic and emotional breakup with Lane Kiffin last year, but the players rallied around Coach Golding to make a run in the college football playoff. Now, can he sustain that? Can the players sustain that? And can he build a quality program and keep Ole Miss in that playoff picture? Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rebels' offense will come out first. Hotty toddy, gosh almighty, who the heck are they? Well, everybody knew, and Ole Miss blew out State last time.
And they put a number up on them. Everything was clicking, yes, and the Egg Bowl is always close. It seems like those games come down to something crazy. But last year, Hotty toddy put the smack down.
Yeah, it was Hotty Toddy that was able to just handle the emotion in that game right from jump. I mean, offensively, they jumped all over the Bulldogs early. That's going to be a big key for them again, I think, this time around.
He's going to take a shot right away. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. Might have a chance. The tap. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bulldogs offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
Well, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but David, he better have a clock going off in his head in this one, because this is one of the elite pass rushes in the entire nation as well. Their D-line is absolutely stocked and loaded with athleticism, with guys with bad intentions, and they built this D-line specifically for games like this.
Yeah, so he better be on time, right? Like, that ball needs to be able to come out. You just got to be careful. You don't get away with some of those liberties of holding on to the football, extending plays, because those dudes are in relentless pass rush mode, chasing after you. This will be a great chess match.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed in the middle. It's West. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Fires to the big fella. Still running at the 40. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Taylor wants to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. 3 yards. 1st down for the offense after that penalty. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
That's caught. It's Evans. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Wants to keep it in the air. The throw to the outside is complete. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. He's got it on the run. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. It can get frustrating chasing that quarterback, but you got to pull up. The roughing the passer penalty gives them the 1st down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start on offense.
And the penalty will be accepted. The offense says, thank you very much. And that just drives you crazy as an offense to get down there, get that 1st and goal, and you got to back up and make it a little harder. Taylor wants to throw. Fires into the end zone, incomplete.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their 1st. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The play action fake. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Alexander. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Upstairs to make the catch. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Rebels, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looking downfield on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. The 40. He's at the 30. Inside the... Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field.
Defense.
Oh, you just don't see that a lot. Pass interference negating a pick six. What a costly penalty. From the 30-yard line on first down. On the move, it's Lacy. Oh, he's got some space. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. They want to throw it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. It's complete to the right. He stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Runs through a tackle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Line getting set on second down. Taylor wants to throw it. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Keeps it himself. He'll toss it. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
I have absolutely no problem with that call. Third and long, passing defense on the field.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
That's a
a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Following Ole Miss' 1926 victory in Starkville, a melee between the fans ensued. Imagine that in this rivalry. So the two sides got together and said, what we need is a trophy to calm the passions of each side, and they settled on the Golden Egg. Thus, the Egg Bowl was born.
Yeah, what calms everybody down more than a golden egg? I mean, just the perfect recipe. We have all been in the booth calling these games. Jesse, we know the adrenaline, the emotion that goes into this football game.
Yeah, they do not like each other, there's no question. And the funny thing is, that's actually a golden football. Back in the 1920s, I guess the football looked a little bit more like an egg. It was a bit fatter, looked more like a rugby ball, so everybody calls it the Golden Egg now. It's a beautiful trophy. Sometimes Mississippi State's helmets resemble the trophy. This is a game we love watching.
Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started. In the
field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets rid of it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And he is stopped short, well short of the marker as the defense stands tall. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Taylor wants to throw. It's on target and complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. There's not a screen big enough to list all the memorable moments from this rivalry, but here are a few of them. Opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Evans. Runs through a man. He might have space. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. So many rich layers in this one. Dak coming off the bench, fumbles in the end zone to lose it, legs being hiked, coaches being fired. This has it all, guys.
And such proud people in the state of Mississippi that love their football. And it feels like, Palmer, these games...
There's some room. They bring him down, a big gain on the option, and they will challenge your ability to tackle in space. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Sends it back in motion. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Taylor wants to throw it. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacy. Got enough for the first. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete...
Snags it, and he's open. Touchdown, Rebels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out and be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Going left, Fluff Bothwell. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Running inside. It's Lacy. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success, but on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
Well, he hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air. You've seen the arm talent, you've seen the accuracy. That time, really nice decision to tuck it and get what he can get. He's got this defense on their heels.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Taylor wants to throw. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. With the catch, it's West. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna look downfield again. Caught near the sticks. It's West. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And the Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the tight end. Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Bulldogs take their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Trying to barrel in. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Taylor wants to throw it. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Men, so much to break down from a spirited start to this Egg Bowl between Ole Miss and Mississippi State. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Mississippi State and Ole Miss plays out.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
I caught up with the Mississippi State head coach at the half. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Well, after allowing a touchdown on the last drive, this offense has to be able to answer. And getting that third down here on the third play of this drive is a good step toward doing that. Nice job by the QB, good rhythm. This offense now has got it going.
Makes the catch, and he's free. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. On the option. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. On the run, deep down the right side. Got it down the field. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is up.
And the Rebels have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Trying to run, it's Lacey. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down.
What a run by their tailback, and simply one of the best in the entire country. And his ability to make people miss is the reason why, guys. That's one thing that's just not coachable. You have it or you don't. That was something they identified in him when they were recruiting him to come play in this offense, and now it's come to fruition. Defenses have such a hard time bringing him down. This defense is going to have to do a better job gang tackling as this game goes on.
Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets.
And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Gets the back moving. Pulls and fires complete. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Pulls it in. It's Williams. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Taylor wants to throw. Floats it out in space. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
On the option. Keeps it on the option. Maybe some room here. The 20, 10, touchdown Bulldogs. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. After the touchdown, if they could get this too, we'll have a tie ball game. He wants to throw it. He's into the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rebels offense is back on the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. The timing needs to be precise on those out routes, and the quarterback just gave him too much ground to cover.
Yeah, and you got to know when to throw that. Right when he's breaking out of his break, I got to put that ball and put it on him. And you could tell the timing was a little bit off, just a little too much juice from the QB.
Makes the catch. It's Alexander. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. The Rebels come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Now he's looking into the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. The run inside. It's Lacy.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll keep it on the ground. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Taylor wants to throw it. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacy. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give to Frazier. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss of 7.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Going right and going deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, looking to pass. Throws for the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough. Roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Moving out to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels. They move on top here in the 4th. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Mississippi State sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers and
breaks into the open. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Williams open on the right side. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Makes the grab. It's Evans. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. The option look. The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. Offense scoops it up and still going. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Complete to the left. And the defense drags him down.
Well, this defense is trying to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Now the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now after the sack, there is a man still down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! And they
look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within one possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense.
There he goes! And he goes out of bounds after coming up with... yardage there.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Frazier again. Maybe a crease. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To give, running right, it's Frazier. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Handoff for Frazier. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. They'll run for it, it's Frazier. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down, you've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like, I can work the whole field. And here coming up on 3rd down, man, don't be scared to do that. Don't be scared to run it. Don't be scared to throw a screen to get some yardage to get a first down.
Time is their enemy. It's running out on them. Down 4, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the 4th quarter. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Split backs here. to the air on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Pulls it in. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Before they snap it on fourth down, we have a timeout call. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Working on the right. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Ole Miss calls its 3rd and final timeout. Looking downfield on first down. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, this quarterback is dynamic, and it's because of his speed. You see it in the run game, but also when he decides to extend the play, scramble, and just buy himself time. Defense can't keep up with him as he's able to find that completion for the first.
Byers on the move. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
This is such an interesting moment for the offensive coordinator because you're already in field goal range with an opportunity to tie this game and send it to OT, but you want to be aggressive and you believe in your own playmakers to step up, and that's why they're still being aggressive in throwing the football, but there's a huge risk component with that. You can't take sacks and you can't turn it over. What do you do here if you're on offense?
And the Rebels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Oh, they're after him! Byers on the move. Snared on the right sideline. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. And he got it! They tied the game in the final seconds.
Wow, and with that field goal with so little time left here in the game, it looks like this thing's going to OT. You have to give that young guy so much credit. He had the weight of the world on his shoulders, and he's able to knock it through. We've still got some football left here, fellas.
He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Taylor wants to throw. A strike downfield. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. And a great effort on the final play of regulation, but we've got more football ahead. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
We'll get it started here in overtime. Goes to the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. That's caught. It's Evans. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Taylor wants to throw it. Moves around to clear up the vision. And it's on 3rd down. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. He slides that just inside the right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's 1st down. They'll give to Frazier. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They've got a little work in front of them here on 3rd down if they want to keep this drive alive and try to win it with a touchdown. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. Let's see what they have on 3rd down as they want to make sure they keep this in makeable field goal range. 3rd down play from the gun. Turning it on. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open.
He got it in. A walk-off touchdown in overtime.
Game on the line, and they've got to be the more physical side. Great job getting blocks up front. He was able to skirt his way into the end zone, David, to win this game.
And that's why I want the ball 2nd in OT. I know exactly what I need to go get it done. They take it down the field, run in the end zone, and end the football game.